Hello and welcome to my review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. So just a disclaimer, there's a company called The Insiders. They send out products in exchange for a discount and a review. So here we are. So this is the box, nothing exciting. You don't really get a lot in them nowadays. I will show you just for completion's sake, but you get a charge lead, SIM tray tool, and energy rating, quick start guide, that sort of thing, and that's it really. Also, the phone itself is very easy to set up nowadays. You know, I didn't really even have to go through the Google process and cloning and whatnot. It was just a simple transfer from my old Flip 5, so I didn't really see a point of doing like an unboxing and unveiling video. Better just to get straight to it. So the phone itself, here we are. Front screen lights up like that, and fingerprint scanner on the side. As you can see, the biggest difference between this and its predecessors is the screen now covers the whole of this area, including round the cameras. Before there was always a little cutout and a border. Much better. I like the big thing, the big display. The only sad thing I'd say is that there's still not a lot of widget sort of support. There's still not a lot you can do via the front screen. However, you can still use the NFC and control your music, Google Maps, that sort of thing. So it's definitely handy. It's just a shame. I think it could be better utilised. So we open her up. Yeah, as you can see, I've customised it all already. Show you the back. That's what that looks like. I got it in the mint green. I thought that was nice. This is the 512 gig version as well. Step that back up again. Yeah. So performance wise, yes, I would say the screens are definitely the best thing I think about the 7 compared to the 5, as that's my last phone, and I have only had really Samsung flip phones for a good while now. I had the 3 before that. It definitely seems worth waiting a year, you know, between the 3. Sorry, I waited, like, not waiting a year, sorry, waiting 2 years to go from like 3 to 5, then the 5 to 7. The 4 and the 6 just didn't really have enough upgrades or advantages to make it worth the money, in my opinion. But the screen on this, yes, definitely sharper, brighter. The whole system seems a bit more responsive. That could be where it's got 12 meg of RAM now rather than 8 on the 5. The pictures come out nice. They look nicer on the phone itself. However, when I hooked it up to a PC using Google Photos, I noticed there wasn't an awful lot of difference between the 5 and the 7. A little bit sharper at night on this, but not a lot of difference, which I was quite surprised considering there was quite an upgrade from 12 to 50 megapixel on the main camera. I would have thought that they would have come out much better. The screen itself is a bit bigger at 6.9 inches. It does still have the same 1080 by 2460 display though, so in theory the pixel density is worse, but I still say the screen is better. Battery life is an improvement too. It's 4,300 mAh battery, somewhere in there I assume. Definite improvement. Haven't really stress tested it yet down to 0 to full charge, but definitely on day-to-day usage you can tell it lasts a lot longer, which is great because I use my headphones a lot, or the Bluetooth car kit, so bigger battery is definitely better. It is, again, it's just a bit of a shame it's still only a 25 watt wired charging power and 15 watt wireless, which seems a bit low, especially for the bigger battery. Again, it just seems like a bit of a missed opportunity, but never mind. One of the other things they really pushed on this is that it's like the world's thinnest flip phone. Yes, it is definitely thinner. I can't remember, it's just a couple of mil or so. I have to have a case on my phones because I'm incredibly clumsy, so it doesn't matter so much to me, but yes, there is a difference. It's very similar in construction as well. You've still got like the aluminium and the Gorilla Glass, the same sort of thing there. The fingerprint reader's still on the side, you know, SIM trays in the same place. It's one of these things that I've noticed day to day. I have noticed a difference, certainly. Yes, it's thinner, you know, yes, it's faster, it's better, it's sharper, but it really is the same form factor as the other phones. So it's not that much difference. It's very comfortable, I suppose. You know, you pick it up and you know exactly what you're doing, especially as you can clone the phone exactly to look like your old one. So you just pick up where you left off. It runs Android 16, the newest version, and I believe it has 7 years of updates with this, which is a good thing. So yes, I am pleased I've got this phone. I do like it. Would have I paid full price for it? Debatable. I know you can certainly do trading and things now, which helps, and finance. It's just, it's definitely better, don't get me wrong. I just don't think it can quite justify the price it's at. I think part of the problem is that there are a lot of flip phones out there, you know, older models, different makes, and things that I was super excited about at the beginning, you know, oh, it's got a fingerprint reader, oh, the Bluetooth works, oh, great, you can clone it straight across, is now just become a bit day-to-day, mundane, and it doesn't really, like, there's no wow factor, perhaps, you know, there's nothing about this that screams, yes, I'm different. Which is a bit of a shame. You know, I certainly didn't have the same sort of joy opening the box for this as I did for my 3 or even my 5. I think customers are less likely to compromise. Certainly I am now. Whereas before I'd be like, okay, the battery's not great. Okay, the processor's not great. But hey, it's a phone that fits in my pocket. I love the flip phones. It's like, you know, I had when I was little, blah, 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 blah. I don't think there's that same willing to sacrifice with so many different things now. And I know with novelty things, novelty always wears off. But hey, on the whole, yeah, I'd still recommend it. It's still a nice phone and it's well made, which is important. And it's quite durable. As I said before, I always get a case because I'm clumsy. I am pleased to report this has already survived a bounce off the carpet. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, it didn't break at first drop, which is always good. And being IP48 helps as well with obviously rain and dust. So yeah, that's my review. Sorry, I ramble a bit sometimes, but hopefully you have found this useful. And hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Goodbye.